Welcome to the movies, pal. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos back with another review. You know, Sumo doesn't normally like Adam Sandler comedies. I should say he doesn't normally like the recent ones. He's more a fan of old school, original Adam Sandler. That would mean stuff like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy, things like that, Wedding Singer. We haven't been a fan. I'm going to agree with him. We haven't really been a fan of his Netflix years. However, his new film, a loving ode to all things Halloween, in my estimation, in our estimation, is perfect. Hubie Halloween, directed by Stephen Brill and written by Tim Herlihy and Adam Sandler himself. Now, I know that sounds hyperbolic, me saying that it's perfect, but trust me when I say it's rare when you discover a film, especially a new film, that you know instinctively in your heart of hearts is going to become a perennial favorite for that holiday. Hocus Pocus was probably the last one. Actually, no, I'll take that back. The last one was Trick or Treat. When I saw Trick or Treat at a special screening at Comic-Con in San Diego one year, I left that screening thinking, this is going to be immortal. This will live forever. This is going to be a Halloween movie I watch every year. Will Hubie Halloween be considered immortal? I don't know if they're going to make Hubie Halloween costumes and things like that. But in my estimation, in my humble opinion, Hubie Halloween, for my family, the Chaos Clan, will become a Halloween perennial favorite for sure. That means he agrees. What is Hubie Halloween about? Well, very simply, Adam Sandler plays for lack of a better word, a socially awkward and perhaps mentally handicapped individual known as Hubert, also known around town as Hubie, also known around town as Puby, also known around town as the, town joke. And he is, a gentle soul, a happy soul. He loves Halloween, and he just wants to make sure everybody has a happy, safe time on Halloween. Everyone takes advantage of him and takes him for granted. And one Halloween night, the specific one that we're watching, shit goes crazy, and only Hubie can save the night and the townspeople. And it actually is quite rewarding, believe it or not. There's a couple of red herrings here and there. Different things are happening around town. There's an escaped mental patient. There is potentially Hubie's neighbor, maybe a werewolf. The werewolf is played by Steve Buscemi, and he does an amazing job. Can I just say, there is a lot of people in this movie. The cast here is insane. Of course, Netflix money and Adam Sandler can bring in the stars. But everybody's in here. Just as a quick aside, I mean, you have everybody. Ben Stiller's in this. Ray Liotta plays a big part in this. People like Maya Rudolph and Tim Meadows, and Melissa Villaseñor from SNL. You expect to see them. But there's a lot of people. Noah Schnapp, who plays Will on Stranger Things, he has a part in this as well. It's a big, big cast. I don't want to delve too deeply into the film. There's a lot of little surprises and Easter eggs in there that I think are fun to discover on your own. So I'm not going to tell you more about the plot than I already have. Basically, Hubie has to protect the town on Halloween night. Great fun, honestly. I had a wonderful time. I mentioned there's Easter eggs and things like that, and I only caught a couple of them. There's one reference to, I believe it was Billy Madison. There's a reference to O'Doyle Rules, if you know what that is. I'm pretty sure it's Billy Madison. But as soon as it happened, I'm like, yes, O'Doyle Rules. I love that so much. So there's sort of there's a real sort of push into making this part of the Adam Sandler shared universe. It probably rewards repeat viewing, which is great. You want a movie to be something that is rewarding upon a second watch, not only in a fun, perspective, but just also in a plot and subtext-wise. There's two ways to review this movie. Now, you could review it cynically and say, well, it's really stupid. I mean, in the first minute of the movie, Adam Sandler does CGI vomit after eating some, eggs that are thrown at him from the street. Yeah, that's it. It is stupid. A lot of the humor isn't, highbrow or anything like that. It's all lowbrow. It's all dumb. It's all goofy. And you can review it cynically and say, no, this is stupid. Stupid movie, stupid script, it's dumb. Or you could review it with the spirit of Halloween in your heart, which is how I'm choosing to review the film. Now, it is, like I said, lowest common denominator, but the end of the movie, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, without giving anything away, the end of the movie turns Hubie Halloween, you're not going to believe me when I say this, turns Hubie Halloween into the Halloween equivalent of It's a Wonderful Life. Let that sit with you for a second, because that is the reason this movie for me stands out above all other recent Halloween movies and specials and things like that, because it turns it into It's a Wonderful Life for Halloween, and it doesn't cheat the plot or the characters. As a matter of fact, it's damn near perfect how they bring it all together in my opinion, a really rewarding way. If you watch the movie uncynically, if you watch the movie how you would watch It's a Wonderful Life, I guarantee you're going to love it. And yes, George Bailey never had CGI vomit, and George Bailey never, did pratfalls and smashed into things and had, toilets thrown at him. But the heart of the movie is human. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked to say that, maybe I've just been watching Adam Sandler movies wrong. Well, maybe not Jack and Jill. That's pretty much hot garbage. But Hubie Halloween is the most human and inviting and warm Halloween special, Halloween movie I've seen in a long time. And I'm as shocked as you are having to say that. Hold on to your butts. I'm going to give Hubie Halloween 5 stars. I loved it that much, as a matter of fact, and I rarely do this. I'm probably going to be rewatching it again for this Halloween season. I watched it with my family. Now, there are some inappropriate things in there, some sexual content, so keep that in mind. But my family loved it. My kids were laughing. They had a great time. I will say, Little Master had some trouble understanding Adam Sandler. Hubie talks in a weird voice. I can't even do it. He's like, hey man, Hubie. I can't really do what he did. But Little Master had a lot of trouble understanding what he was saying, unfortunately. That is the drawback. But it's a movie that will grow with you. And I know we, at the end, as soon as we finish it, we're like, oh man, we're going to watch this every year. And I think, next year, whenever we watch it again, he'll know the plot, he'll understand a little bit better, and it'll be easier to understand. It's fine. I think he did a good job in terms of the acting, in terms of the voice. I mean, it was a weird choice to go with that voice, but you know what? It's fine. I let it go because his heart was in the right place. Everybody's heart was in the right place. Great cast. Julie Bowen from A Modern Family was great as the girl who, for some reason, inexplicably is in love with Hubie. But hey, it's part of the fun. It's part of the magic. She's the Donna Reed, in the movie. She does a wonderful job. Everybody does a wonderful job. I'm very happy. Ray Liotta, at first, was completely out of place, and then he sort of just fits into the madness. Fantastic. Steve Buscemi's amazing. I mean, so I honestly can't say enough good things about it, so I'm just going to end it here. Hubie Halloween, 5 stars. Please give it a shot. I know you may have turned your back on it. Like, ugh, Adam Sandler, what does he know about Halloween? Honestly, I have a feeling he's been wanting to make this movie for a long time. Well, pal, it's time to close the theater. I hope the video has found you happy, healthy, and well. Let me pull the curtain closed here on the silver screen. Until we meet again, I wish you a very pleasant good day, good evening, or good night. And so does Sumo. So, until we meet again, take care. I have been your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos. This has been Sumo, and you have been entertained.